See you when you're ready.
Hey, what's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I'm back with another reading. This is going to be a little bit of a late night check-in here. I do have a message here for some of you in regards to your divine masculine, okay? Because I do feel like this divine masculine loves the anticipation of seeing you in person. So be careful, guys, because I do feel like there's some tension building here, okay? I do see some people who either work together or you have to have close relations, or you guys have been spending a lot of time together, because I'm picking up on like crossing the line as well. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with just a little bit of guidance for you guys, maybe just to confirm some things in this connection between you two. Okay, but whoever this divine masculine is, maybe they feel this union energy around you. Maybe that is what the tension that's building up is all about. They feel a close connection to you in a way that they don't feel with anybody else, or they haven't been able to feel with anybody else. And this could be a mutual feeling as well that's bringing about a lot of decisions here for the both of you. Okay, I am picking up as well third-party situations, but I do feel like for this masculine, whoever they are, I don't know, it's like they're thinking about making a decision towards you. And it's not an easy decision here because of the rain code, okay? Because I do feel like the energy of a storm brewing, or a storm is coming because of this union energy here. But it's starting to feel like two people are starting to forget about the fact that they have other lives, and they're more looking forward to like seeing one another. Okay, I'm strongly getting the workplace, and I don't know why, but I keep smelling like cologne. I keep seeing people walking around where there's like cubicles, like two people glancing at one another, and it's starting to get to the point where it's like you guys aren't even paying attention to what you have going on at home. It could be this masculine as well that's probably doing this. I feel like they could be distracted. Like this could be your boss, divine feminine, and I'm seeing someone who, like, they're starting to dress up in the morning or like spritz a little bit of cologne on, and I feel like someone in the kitchen is noticing, like, that's different. Like, where do you think you're going dressed up like that? Someone's looking forward, or they're anticipating seeing you, so they're starting to anticipate things like maybe you might like them if they wear this, or like maybe if they smell like this, you might notice. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, someone's losing sight of the fact that they are completely wrapped up in another life, because I feel like whatever is going on between you two, it's starting to, get deeper and deeper and deeper. And there's a lot of tension here. And of course, no judgment here. I'm just the reader delivering these messages. And many of you might be drawn to the title of the reading, or, the fact that I've mentioned that, you two may work together. But yeah, this is deepening. Somebody's starting to feel more of this like union energy with you, which is like being in sync with somebody else more than what they have going on at home. Okay, it's starting to feel like they would rather spend more time with you than where it is they have to go home to. Okay, maybe they're not married for some of you. Maybe they're single. Maybe they don't like going home alone. Maybe they could be going back to your place or inviting you back to their place, right? But something's making them hold back, some kind of decision here from making this call. I'm also seeing too that one of you might have to quit your job, or somebody's going to have to get out of that workplace, and this could be weighing heavy on their mind as well. But they can't help the fact that it's like every day when they wake up, they enjoy the fact that they're going to see you, possibly even get a chance to talk with you. I think that you guys probably exchanged like naughty emails in between work hours, or text messages, or whatever the case is. And there's like certain days out of the week where you guys know that you're going to meet up with one another, or you've made alternate plans. There's like a certain day I'm getting out of the week where it's like your day, like you guys meet up on that day. Yeah, we have thoughts in isolation, because this connection is weighing on you both. Like, as exciting as it's getting to be to like meet up with one another, I also feel too like a bit of this starting to weigh on one or the both of you. Okay, this could be your divine masculines when they go home. They're starting to feel like, I'm in my thoughts about what my divine feminine's doing, like, who's she with after I leave? Wait a second, I shouldn't even be thinking about this because I've got my own life to think about. What am I going to do about my situation at home? This could also be somebody who's starting to feel like, wait a second, this fling, this kind of romance thing that we have going on, I'm starting to feel like I want more. And I don't even know if this divine feminine feels the same way in terms of wanting more. Okay, two people excited to see each other at work because maybe you guys are starting to have some kind of sensual fling going on, an encounter where it's just the sex. But I'm starting to see that this divine masculine's like, I want more. And I don't know how to tell you that, because I'm starting to feel like there's tension here. Like the tension is that I want more. Okay, each time I see you and the more that we do this, I'm developing feelings for you. And maybe this is a divine masculine who feels like they should be going with the flow and that they should be feeling emotionless about this. And maybe as like the divine masculine in the connection, they don't actually want to step up and tell you that they want more. Maybe it's usually the divine feminine to be like, oh, after we've been intimate, I want a relationship. But I feel like it's the divine masculine here that's like, oh shit. Like, things are building up. I'm getting excited about seeing you every day. And it's more than just like, you know, the intimacy. Like, do you want to go grab a coffee sometime, like outside of doing this whole thing? And many of the divine feminines might be like, what? Like, really wasn't accounting for that, but okay. Like, someone's wanting to date you is what I'm getting. Like, it started off as some kind of fling, but the more that you guys do that, the more this person is starting to feel like some kind of integration or union energy with you, which is like, I'm going to need to make a decision here to come clean about how it is I feel for you, because it's not just the intimacy anymore. I'm starting to feel like there's something deeper here. This person could be feeling that twin flame pull towards you, and it only could have, I feel like, ignited or happened after like a few romantic encounters. Like, they might have gone home one night and they might have been like, damn, like, what's wrong with me? This was supposed to just be casual, and I'm normally used to just being casual and not having anything on my mind. But boy, do they have you on their mind. Like, your sensuality, I'm hearing, like, locked somebody down. Like, they're feeling it in their heart space. Whoever you are, divine feminine, I'm feeling like a Queen of Wands energy. You could be a fire sign, you don't have to be, but I'm just getting somebody with like a lot of passion. Like, you could be an Aries divine feminine as well, where you're like, your sex drive is just like over the, like, you know, through the roof is what I'm trying to say. You might have rocked their world. They're just like, holy shit, where have you been all my life? You've got this divine masculine sitting down in their closet in the dark somewhere going, holy shit, like cold sweating, thinking about like, where have you been? And I feel like maybe part of the reason why they're cold sweating as well is like, they're actually nervous about the fact that you might be super casual about this, and they're not. They're just like, I want to marry you like yesterday. Okay, this is your divine masculine having this twin flame epiphany because you have somehow given them some kind of awakening. Okay, it could even be like that Kundalini awakening where you're just hitting them in the heart space, making their heart space break wide open. Okay? Someone anticipates seeing you every single day, and it's starting to develop into something more. Okay, I feel like there is tension building, but it's this twin flame kind of tension that's building. This great love, this great like epiphany in their heart space of like, hey, like, it's more for me, is it more for you? And it's uncomfortable because they're not used to being in this position. I feel like this is a divine masculine who's so used to having control over their emotions, where they've maybe done this kind of thing before and they're able to just keep it like 100 in terms of just like, okay, let's just keep it casual. It is what it is, and that's that. But there is something about your intimacy that just goes even deeper. They have not been able to forget you. And I feel like because they haven't been able to forget you, it's like each day that goes by is like another opportunity for them to start like, I don't know, like doing this weird thing of courting you. Maybe many of you have even started to notice as well with the twin flame card here that there's something more. Okay, let's get some more energy on this as to what's been developing between you two. They're used to playing it cool, I'm telling you guys, but they can't with you. 8 of Cups here. That's why I'm saying your energy might be in the place of just being able to walk away from this easily, but you have someone who is legitimately catching these kinds of intense feelings for you. And they may not even know how to put it into words in terms of this twin flame pull. Many of you might already feel it. And maybe you're just waiting for this divine masculine to catch up in a sense. But I'm telling you guys, it's like the more you exchange intimacy or spend time with one another, I feel like your divine masculine is the one here that is awakening to some kind of deeper bond here between you two. Okay, I feel like maybe many of you at one point thought that this was something like a twin flame connection and then just kind of brushed it off. Whoever's listening to this reading, you might have tossed and turned around with the idea of this whole twin flame pull lots of times with this particular person. And then you've just let it go. You know, maybe you might even say to yourself, I just watched these readings for fun. It was just a fling. It was just something that was like, you know, once upon a time. Like, no, I'm seeing that this person can't forget you. They think about your encounters. They literally get up every day and they anticipate seeing you. And there's a lot of tension building. If you guys had a fling and then you decided, okay, let's just stop this because it's way too intense, someone has not been able to forget it. And I feel like it's coming to the point where like reconciliation might be coming for many of you who do have like these workplace flings where you guys have tried to like stop, you know, but I'm seeing like you can't stop because that feeling of anticipation of just wanting to be in each other's presence or see each other again, it's returning at like a full force. Okay, and I specifically feel like it's your masculine this time around that's going to be coming towards you in a way where they're going to make it really clear that I don't want to be away from you. When I am away from you, all I do is experience these intense emotional thoughts of just wanting to, you know, express my love. The last reading might resonate with you guys as well in terms of just wanting to like make that romantic gesture towards you, make the effort towards you because someone's falling even more in love. Someone's having that epiphany. Okay, we do have the Knight of Cups as well. Okay, making it very clear that there is a romantic pull here. Get ready for that confirmation, guys, of many of you just having someone cross that line. And what I mean by that is going from this kind of casual friendship to once upon a time we might have done whatever we did and now I can't seem to forget it, or it's crossed my mind. Do you cross my mind? Or like, do I cross your mind? That's what I feel like someone's going to up and message you and say to you, do I cross your mind? Do you think about me in a romantic way? Because I've been thinking about you in a romantic way. Or do you still think about me? Hey, how are you? It's been a long time. That's what I feel is coming out of this reading, is like somebody anticipates seeing you the next day. This tension that's building up is somebody getting ready to communicate again. And I feel like that communication has to do with the obvious. Hey, remember that time we, you know, you still think about that? That's what I feel is happening. Okay, there's like a love or a passion that's being reignited. I feel like two people are getting excited to see each other again or run into each other again because they're feeling it. Particularly, it's starting with this divine masculine. Spritzing on cologne. I don't know why I'm getting that, but getting ready to see you again. You've definitely been heavy on their mind. Okay, this tension that's building up is breaking the ice. Okay, because once you have that feeling of that twin flame pull, it's not going to go anywhere until you actually take action or do something about it. Otherwise, it's going to drive you insane, push you into isolation, right? Second guessing it. But I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are ready to take the risk. Even if you walk away or may not be as serious as they are about it, they need relief and they just need to get it off their chest and let you know it's more than just sex with you. Like, I want something more. Do you feel that? Do you ever think about anything more than that? You know, hey, remember that time well, it's been on my mind. I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, some of you are going to go back into communication after being out of communication for a really long time. And I feel like it's going to be so good for you guys because it was like left hanging the last time you guys separated. Like, I feel like a really beautiful, passionate encounter. And then it just kind of fell flat because it was so triggering. And now it's getting to the point where it's like you guys can feel it again. You're starting to wake up, a pep in your step, spring out of bed because you're anticipating seeing this person, especially your divine masculines. they're getting eager to see you the next day, like in person. So be careful with this, guys, because yeah, there's definitely some tension building here. Somebody wants to come out and say, do you want to do this again? Do you want to get this going again? You know, and the ball's going to be in your court. What's the outcome of this? Okay, so abstinence. Okay, there is going to be a death or some kind of ending to a separation or abstinence, or two people. You know what it is too? Since you guys did this, you've not been intimate with anybody else because it's not been as passionate or wild, or you've not had the feeling of being with anybody else. Two people were intimate with one another, and then you guys kind of went into the celibacy energy because like it was intense. You probably most likely had some kind of awakening or epiphany or kundalini energy, or like, you know, waking up in a sense where you're just like, damn, why does it feel so unique with this person? Why do I feel like I really just don't want to be with anybody else? That's how they've been feeling. But I'm hearing they're done with this death energy of like not being intimate with anybody. They want intimacy again. It's just they want it with you. So be careful, guys. There's definitely some sensual tension building up. So I feel like you guys are going to have some kind of wild romantic encounter with your divine masculine that's coming up, and it's going to be all at their hands because they really just cannot take it anymore. All right, so yeah, there you have it. That's what I have for you guys for this one. Reach me on Hipsy or Wizio if you guys would like to do a personal session, and if you guys do like the steamy 18 plus types of readings, check out the membership section as well. All right, guys, I love you. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, good night. Bye.